everyone, welcome back to this podcast. This is the second episode, and today I'm going to tell the story of an united family, four sisters that, together with their mother, overcome difficulties of their daily lives. If you didn't guess it, I'm going to talk about Little Women of Louisa May Alcott. Louisa May Alcott was an American novelist from the 19th century, best known for the classic Little Women, the book chosen to be talking here today. She spent most of her childhood in Boston and Massachusetts. Besides being a writer, Louisa also worked as a domestic and as a volunteer nurse during the American Civil War. After contracting typhoid, she was sent home and never really recovered. Contrary as her bestseller Little Woman, she mostly wrote short stories. Back to the book, Little Women is a classic that tells us a story about how a family of four daughters and their mom get past through economic, social, and daily problems that they must face after their death and husband leave for war. This is an example of a book where the union, the fight spirit, and the resilience are all present underneath the skin's characters. The story covers the life and personalities of four young sisters, Megan, Jo, Beth, and Amy, that emerge from childhood and face a whole new world. They have to learn about economy, society, and marriage. To understand better the book, I think we also have to know a little about the period it was written, how society was organized, and the different perspectives of the main ideas in several areas. Although this book was written 2 centuries ago, the reader can identify with some aspects of their characters. I really enjoyed reading this book because in certain situations and behaviors of the characters, I was able to identify with them and learn with their mistakes and lessons that they could transmit to the reader. Also, it was a book that I've read more than once, and for the first time I read, it helped me to know and understand how the society thought and the principles within society in the 19th century. And it even gave me the chance to compare with today's society and notice the changes that have been made through time. Something that I realized was the importance of the family and friends, an aspect that doesn't depend on the generation we were born in. Despite this principle, the concept of a family has been a little value recently, and we are not giving the same importance than we were given some time before. Then was the way women was and it is seen by society, and a lot of change in this concept has been made. And formerly, women only had value within society if they came from a rich and an important family or by marrying a rich husband, being frequently marriage not marriage based on love, but marriage based on the image of the women at the eye of other people. Also, seeing a woman with their own business and with an independent job, it was something quite unique. And what we see in this book is how some characters can transmit to the reader that it's not correct and that every woman has the right to change for her dreams. And not only women, but also men. And we see this in some behaviors of, for example, Lori, the neighbors of this family, the family march. And another thing that I like was the fact that this book it is not difficult to understand and can be read with time and no rush. So if you don't know what book to read, this is a great option. And don't forget the book that I mentioned in the earlier episode, The Death Twist of Auschwitz. Thank you for listening until the end. Bye and hope to see you in the next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe.